Welcome, everyone, to In the Living Room, right here on CHRYTV. I'm your host, Stephanie Lopez, and thank you so much for joining us for another meaningful and inspiring conversation. Today, we are discussing a topic that affects every family, every community, and every generation. We're talking about the importance of our senior citizens, their wisdom, their understanding, their knowledge, and their continuing purpose in our society. You know, too often people grow older and begin to feel forgotten, isolated, or overlooked. But the Word of God teaches us something very different. It says in Proverbs 16, verse 31, gray hair is a crown of glory. Today, I am so honored to welcome Tasha Wallace, the founder of an organization she named Ubuntu. And this organization was created to provide a place where seniors can continue contributing their knowledge, participating in activities, building community, and remaining actively involved in society. Before we get into this conversation, let us bow our head and say a brief prayer. Heavenly Father, just want to thank you for this opportunity to come together in conversation and fellowship. We thank you for our elders, for their wisdom, their sacrifices, and the many ways they continue to shape families and communities. Lord, help us to honor and value one another across generations. Bless today's discussion and let it inspire compassion, unity, and purpose. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Amen.
Welcome, Tasha.
Thank you. Thank you, Stephanie, for having me. It's a pleasure to be here with you to share this space with you. And I've never done using this kind of interaction before because I'm one of believe strongly in connection. So I like to meet the individuals out there in person to build that relationship and connect better. That's more natural for me. So it's interesting doing it this way. So thank you for having me.
You're welcome, and you're so gracious because I have that name in my head. But it told me that you're Tasha, and I'm stuck in here, you know.
Right.
And I must tell you that I'm a senior citizen, a proud one.
And you should be. You should be.
You know, not many people live to be a senior citizen. So,
Absolutely. And you're looking great and you're active and know a lot in technology that you will be now teaching me how to do this. So
oh,
there's
yeah,
still value to aging.
of
So
course.
you're good.
That's
Yeah,
why I had to bring out the thing up above that says we are still valued, you know. We have
absolutely.
knowledge. You know, before I go into the depths of our conversation, this is something that always comes to my mind. I always remember the graveyard that
Mhm.
is full of knowledge, you know, and I'm always looking at these presidents of countries, and all I see are older people who should retire. So that's an inspiration for us who, as we get older, we realize, wait, these guys are not retiring, so why should we have value?
Right.
We do have value. So let's go into this, Trisha.
Mhm.
What inspired you to create this organization?
Well, my background is in healthcare. I was working as a nurse for many
Mhm.
years, and I was an educator in diabetes education, helping people to change their lifestyle.
Yeah.
So, with working in that category, and growing up in Jamaica as well, where a village raised a community. So all those interact with how I arrived here. And growing up, when I migrated to Canada, I grew up with my grandmother in Windsor, and I saw how her home was the welcome home for others who had migrated to Canada from the Caribbean. They would always come there, and she would help them to navigate their way into society, into Canadian society. So seeing that, and now seeing how our seniors are seems to be forgotten, and it brought on isolation within our seniors community, and they feel like their lives are over and this is it. But I'm here to tell you that you're not. You still have a lot of value. You're knowledge, you're a wisdom keeper, and there you still have dreams that you can carry on. So I was inspired to make that change by having Ubuntu, to make a place for community. And how I came up with the Ubuntu was the fact that Ubuntu means community, and because, like I said, I was raised in Jamaica with it was not just my family, but a village that raised me. So you need a community to help you in those. It's not all about healthcare, but it's a community. You need connection with each other, and then that's how we arrived at Ubuntu.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is so powerful. It's really
Yes.
powerful. Psalm 91:14 reminds us that we still, but I'm going to say we as of now, we still bear fruit in our old age.
Yes.
We
Yes.
still stay fresh and green.
Yes.
Purpose doesn't disappear with age.
Right. Absolutely.
You know?
Yes.
And uh, um, let's talk about the philosophy. How does this philosophy shape into your mission?
It means Ubuntu means humanity to others,
Yes.
as in I am because we are.
Okay.
So right now in today's society, we're using most of the words like I and me, but Ubuntu means we and us collectively. So that plays a role in today's society, and it reminds us of our well-being. It's not an individual project. It's a community's responsibility. So that's what we practice as Ubuntu, to get our elders together. And when one elder is lonely, then the community is lonely. The community is missing something, and we're here to contribute to each other and make it whole again. And that's our principle we follow.
That's so wonderful. That's a sense of shared humanity.
Absolutely.
It's something that our world truly needs today. We really do need that.
Yes.
Wow.
And
Yes.
And two, right now, a lot is because I'm raising, well, they're young men now. And I've seen where my son comes home and had friends that took their lives from loneliness and social media. And they're so disconnected. So identify that the youths are struggling, are claiming isolation and loneliness, as well as the seniors. So why not come together collectively and try to empower each other and try to understand and teach them the skills that they're missing today in today's world, like common sense that you don't get learned at school, you get taught at school. So it's vibrant for seniors to be part of their lives today, and it's very important.
Community matters.
Yes.
Does matter. Also connection does matter.
Yeah.
So those are some social problems that you're trying to solve.
Yeah.
I thought of this, that you're a young person. Relatively, you're not a senior citizen yet.
No, I'm not.
Senior citizens is from about 55, they say.
Yes.
Yeah. It's from about 55 and over, and you're not that. But it must be something deeper in you that wants you to help to solve the problem of the older people.
It's what I see and experience, and I'm a passionate and a community person. So I see it, and I can't not unsee it. I have to do something about it. And again, raising my young men, they share their story. We communicate a lot, and they tell me about what they're experiencing and what they're doing. And me working with seniors as well, I saw that, and I saw the connection when they come together, how vibrant they become, and they identify new skills that they didn't know they have, and building a relationship and forming sisterhood and brotherhood. So that also empowers me to do more, because initially I was not sure where I was going, but having the community coming together as they did, it empowers me to do more, and it gives me a guidance, and a brighter light is shined on us. And I was able to use that and lead with that.
And
And you mentioned earlier that you remember the graveyard. And after meeting and interviewing some of our seniors, I was able to identify how the wisdom they had. And I would say, there's no way I'm going to let you leave this earth with it. You're not leaving with it. You need to either empower me with it, or pass it on to somebody else. And for sure, they were empowering me. And I go, okay, this, I can't take this alone myself. So that's when I came out with Intergenerational and said, our kids need you. All this knowledge that you have, you need to impact our youth with it. And you're not going to leave the earth with all this knowledge and wisdom.
so true. It's so true. Because as you say, many seniors feel really disconnected after retirement. They're
Yeah.
home alone, locked up in their. They just don't know what to do.
Right. Right.
And so Ubuntu,
Create that
as I
space.
can see, is helping them to rediscover purpose,
Yes.
value.
And we create that space for them to do so. And they're doing very well at it. Yeah.
Yes, I love that. Sometimes society makes people feel like their usefulness is ending or ends at a certain age. It does that.
Yes. And even with this too, with my healthcare background too, seeing the disparity in our community as well, and having them connecting and building that relationship together in Ubuntu's organization, it delays them being hospitalized.
Wow.
They improve their health and well-being. They become more social. They're now going shopping with each other. And what makes me smile sometimes, when after I have an event and I take pictures and I come home and I start looking at the pictures, because this is my time now to see what will happen, how the transition of this, and I would just make my heart full, because I would see them and saying, look at these ladies and gentlemen, they did not know each other a year ago, and look at them now. You would think they grew up together. It's unbelievable. It's priceless.
And you know what? In this society, I notice, because we have winter, half of the year we're locked up. Not like in Jamaica, where we can go to Miss Matty next door and we walk down the stream and we're waving at everybody all throughout the year. Here we are kind of isolated.
Yes.
So that friendship is broken. And so
Yes.
you're doing a wonderful job.
Thank you.
Moses was called at 80 years old. Is still useful. Our unit citizens, take my word for it. And
There you go.
yes, I'm going to be showing a little snippet at some point of the activities that the members are involved in. Before I get there, I want to ask you, what kind of activities and programs or services do you provide for the seniors?
We do a lot of different activities, and what's great about our members is that they're open to challenge themselves and to learn new activities as well. It also helps improve their brain qualities and delay Alzheimer's. So we do activities, we do health and wellness workshops to empower them about aging, and we do exercise program, weekly programs where we get together. We do yoga, Tai Chi, Zumba. We also do a dance, and our seniors love to dance. So we're trying to get that incorporated into our program at least once a month, where they get to dance. And they're also learning salsa, which is great. I was learning that too with them. And we do a lot of cultural gathering. We do game nights, and I am trying to run the program of games night mostly in the winter months to get more people out and interacting. As you mentioned earlier, that the winter can get them very down, and to get more male engaged, they want to come out during game night. So they're the one that brought the game night together. We do nature walk in the summer months. We walk together collectively, and we're also going to be doing a lot of outdoor events this summer. So look out for that. And
Definitely.
cooking class. There's so
Mm,
many I can't remember. They do cooking class once a month as well.
let me show you this little activity that they do.
Okay.
Stand by.
Happy birthday, guys. Watching this brought so much joy to my heart.
I was laughing because I see some people dancing the way I would dance. Tell me to go left and I go right. It's so
Yeah,
funny. It's so funny, and there's no force on anybody. There's no perfection required. People just have
right.
fun.
We create a safe space, no judgment, just keep moving.
Yes, that's so
Yeah.
wonderful. I think I did not include the tea party thing I saw. Oh,
Yes.
dress up like we're in this 1800s with hats and gloves.
Oh, that's gonna be our Mother's Day brunch
Oh, is
this
it Mother's
this
Day?
month, May the 14th, and it's called Sunday's Best. So you're gonna dress in your Sunday's best to come out for our mothers and celebrate each other. So we're trying to make that an annual event in Mother's Day brunch where we look our best and show up for each other and celebrate ourselves. Yeah. Yeah.
You
I
know,
also Sorry, I also forgot to mention that as I saw, we celebrate each other's birthday. And we in our group chat, we have a WhatsApp group chat that we celebrate each other's birthday. And when we do get together, we either celebrate all of the birthday in that month together, as you saw in the video earlier. So that remind me. So yeah. Yeah.
and that is so purposeful.
Yes.
The Bible, I may quote the Bible every now and again, says in Ecclesiastic 4, somewhere there, it says, two are better than one.
Mhm.
And as you said before, isolation weakens people both emotionally and spiritually. That's why some people die too quick because
Mhm.
they're lonely, and they just wish instead of doing anything that I just might die because there's no purpose to living.
Right.
I know that you don't only do things with senior citizens, just like this sort of things. I know that you also influence young people. Or
Yeah.
as a matter of fact, I see where you try to get what is it to include young people in some of the activities,
Intergenerational. Yeah.
intergenerational activities. So,
Mhm.
what kind of intergenerational activities do you and your organization get involved with?
Well, recently we did we're last summer we collaborate with another youth organization because we're a seniors organization. So we collaborate with the Black Youth Farming Collective in Brampton, and we will go on their farm, and the youth will teach us what they're doing. They've been on that plant in the summertime for last 3 years. So we developed a relationship last summer with the youths. We also They took us in their space and empower us, the seniors. When I say us, I mean the Ubuntu members, and then the seniors were able to, or they want to call themselves older adults. Sometimes they get at me with using the word seniors, the older adults. So they would also teach them financial literacy, um, emotional intelligence, cooking, we did that in our space with the youth to build a relationship with them. So we did that last summer, and we're trying to build an established relationship here in Mississauga as well. So last month, I'm sorry, we did a mental health workshop. So I wanted the seniors to understand how to communicate to this younger generation, because sometimes the communication can be off. So I had a specialist came in, a mental health specialist came in and empower seniors. And then the following workshop we did together, we now include the youths, and we have a dialogue and communicating and learning and understand each other and have and share different perspectives. And there was a lot of aha moments during that class, and there was parents there as well. So we had like 3 generations there, and I thought it was very powerful and meaningful, and it was very intentional. And I want to do more. Yeah. Yeah,
That's
I want to
good.
do more.
The younger generation learning from the older
Mm-hmm.
generation.
Mm-hmm.
That is so important. There's something that I always believe that I believe that if a family who has grandparents, who grew up with grandparents and mother, that family somehow is more stable than
Mm-hmm.
one where a grandparent is absent.
Yes. And in Canada here, a lot of grandparents are absent because we have the middle generation like myself. So you'll have your parents, and I have my son, and we'll be busy working, trying to survive. So we didn't have that time to teach our youth, or we ourselves don't even know because we're too busy in survival mode, right?
Mhm.
So your grandparents will have the time, the patience to be able to teach them life skills that school doesn't teach them, or I don't have the time to teach them, the my generation. So it's important for us to bridge the gap by doing that, empowering the youth with the seniors.
It's so important. And it makes us live longer.
Absolutely. I saw that with my own grandmother. Yeah.
We feel as if we feel valuable.
Yes. It gives you purpose. Yes.
Mhm.
Yes.
Our wisdom should never retire. We can't.
No, definitely not.
What are some of the biggest challenges you find that seniors let's say older adults are facing today?
Seniors are facing transportation. Some are immobility, not able to get out and come out to some of the activities. Awareness of what's available to them. For example, like some their health care plans and transportation, understanding the system and know what is out there available for them. And also financial is a burden as well for most of them. So when I started Ubuntu, it was for us to help those who are not able to have these issues like financial barriers and transportation barriers. So we would apply for funding to help those to come out of their homes and come out for activities. And when they're out there, they get to learn more about what's happening, and they also connect with others. Because when you're connected together, for example, I saw where one of the gentlemen was talking about his hearing aid that he purchased. It was $4,000. And because of the community and being there and able to share that, another member said, no, you don't have to pay so much. That's too expensive. Have you heard of going to Costco and bring this and that and bring this receipt and get your doctor to do this, and you will only pay 1/3 of the cost. So being in a community to tell you what's available, and create awareness of what's there for you and help you. So those are some of the barriers, and those are some of the barriers, and Ubuntu is fixing that.
That's so
Yeah.
good. That sounds like one of the testimonies that you can give. Is there? You have a testimony, a real, another testimony of somebody being helped by or transformed by Ubuntu.
Yes, and I actually wrote about her. One of our members, we were doing yoga, and she goes, "I don't know, I've never heard of this yoga. There's no way I can do yoga." Anyway, she was encouraged to attend, and she came, and the instructor told her to get down to the floor, and she goes, "There's no way I can get down to the floor." And we coach her to and support her and tell her it's okay, try it, and we all supported her. so she didn't feel bad about it. And with good instruction, telling her to breathe and how to go down by going from your knees, then your butt, and then go down. So with that encouragement, she was able to do that. And since then, she has not missed another yoga class. She's been coming. And when others join us later and having the same challenge, I go, look at this lady. She's 76 years old, and this is and now look at her. She's now doing the plank. We would also go walking, and she would feel discouraged from coming on the nature walk because she felt she was holding us back. But we told her, no, just walk your pace. We're here, and someone else will walk at your pace with you. We won't leave you. And now she's following along with us and climbing the hills, and she's there. So I see great improvement in her flexibility, her energy. She's more outgoing. I'm seeing all that. Like I said, we're delayed hospitalization with our elders.
That's so important. I could say a big wow to that because, sometimes if we stay indoors too much, that's
Mhm.
when our little joints get seized up. So walking and movements is so important for the
Absolutely.
body. It adds you know what I've seen that every day we should be walking,
Absolutely.
exercises, moving our joints, getting that blood flowing is so important
Yes.
for the
Yeah.
body.
Yeah. I also have another story that I could share. I have many stories.
Many as you want.
We have another member that I met her in Winners. I was shopping in Winners, and I was shopping for gifts for game night, and I just went up to her and approached her, and I asked her, "Would you like to join me at game night tonight?" And she goes, she looks me up and down, and then she looks at my card, and then she goes, "Huh, I'll try." And then I said to her, I go, bring your friend with you so to make her feel comfortable. And she goes, oh, every time I invite my friends, they don't want to come. There's always something and they don't show up. So I'm not going to bother with them. And she said she took the card, went home, looked at it again. And then she showed up. I was surprised she showed up. She came to the game night and the rest is history. She's been with us since then. And she goes, this is a challenge for me because I never gone anywhere without my friends, and you motivate me to get up and come out, and here I am. And now she's part of the group. She's now like I said earlier, that being around others motivate you to do more, and you identify strength that you have, and they have these strengths but they're afraid to share it. So then once they tell me, they know I'm going to share it. And so I share it, and she's been she said during COVID she's learned how to sew, and now she's designing clothes for us. A couple of times I've worn some of her clothes that she made, and other members in the organization, she designed their clothes as well. So just being in a community and feel supportive is very important, and the sky's the limit.
and
Yeah.
feel- and feeling useful.
Yeah. Hmm. Yeah.
It's so important. So stories like this,
Hmm.
of kindness and inclusion can
Hmm.
completely change a person's life.
Hmm.
That's what your organization is seem to be doing.
Yes. They inspire me. Our members inspire me a lot. Yes.
Yes. And
Yeah.
that's the purpose. And if
Yes.
it can inspire you, it can inspire just about anyone else.
Yes.
How do people know about, how can younger people and family members become involved in supporting your group Ubuntu?
They can support us by sharing our content when they see it on social media, um, volunteer, support, sponsor us, become a member, tell others about us, tell others about Ubuntu and the great things we're doing, and they can see themselves, and they can just show up at any of our events and just get that feeling, and they will walk away feeling inspired, feeling a sense of belonging, togetherness, and non-judgmental when they come to our organization. We make everyone feel loved and appreciated. So just come, and our doors are open for you to join us. And you can also sign up on our website at www.ubuntulegacycc.ca.
And I noticed that, that I saw men. So it's everybody is in, any senior citizen, any older adult is involved.
Well, 55 plus.
100.
Yes,
Yes,
content.
because you
Yes,
have everything. You have others will care for them. You know.
right. Yes.
That's wonderful. Tell me, if somebody wants to help, how do they? Do you need financial support or any other support like that?
Absolutely. We always need the financial support. So we're reaching out. We have a link on our website for sponsorship where organization or businesses can sponsor us and donate to us. However, we're not a charitable organization. We're a nonprofit. But what I've seen is businesses that sponsor us, they can write it off in taxes as advertisement or marketing expense because we will do some marketing for them in the background and give them opportunity to speak with our members. They can support us in that way. There's different packages that they can choose and ways to support us. They can also in kind by providing a space or and support one of our programs that we're offering that align with their organization. They can volunteer for us with us and or become a member.
Which is the most important.
Yes.
How often do you meet?
We meet every Friday. We meet every Friday at 10 o'clock. We either do yoga or doing some kind of exercise program.
Yeah.
And we try to do game nights once a month. And we'll try to do a workshop once a month. Again, it also will depends on funding that we have or who's sponsored. We have the funding, then we'll do more. Yes. We also have a internal committee, social group within our organization that they will collectively put money together and say, okay, we want this, so let's do this. Like coming Mother's Day and the game night, they support that themselves to make it happen, and that's to show you that they want more of each other. They want to be with each other more. They want to spend more time with each other. They want to do more. They see the benefits, so they're willing to do more and to make it happen.
You know, I've heard people say of younger persons like they have an old soul. Are you one of those?
I do. I'm always the youngest person in my friend group as well.
That's what I mean. You feel you get that protection and think your
Yeah.
security from
Mhm.
being around people who you may think are wise and have things to contribute to
Yeah,
your wisdom.
because
It's
they
so,
do. They do. Yeah.
yes. Let me take a minute break and we'll be back. And
Okay.
in the meantime, please like and subscribe to CHRY TV. Please support us. We need support. Remember, listen, everybody, I am the only face of CHRY TV because we also need financial support so we can grow. So if you subscribe to us, we would really love that. Thank you so much.
This podcast is brought to you by CHRY TV. Christ has redeemed you television. At CHRY TV, we believe in sharing stories of faith, hope, and transformation. From testimonies to biblical teaching, each program is designed to inspire and encourage your walk with God. Don't forget to watch, listen, and subscribe, because your story isn't finished yet.
Welcome back to In the Living Room. My guest is Tasha Wallace. Thank you, Tasha, for being here. And she's from an organization she calls Ubuntu. And tell them again why you chose that name.
Ubuntu means I am because we are. We're about community and humanity to others.
It sounds like an African name.
It is. It is. And how I came up with the name was I went into Google and I typed things my mom would say about me, what my friends would say, my extended family would say about me. And I said, okay, give me one word what this means. And it says Ubuntu. And I didn't know what Ubuntu meant at the time. So I did more searching. And when I did, I said, what is Ubuntu? A software company came up. And I'm like, how can I be a software company? And I said, well, it sounds like an African name, so it has to mean something else. So I dig more, and it meant humanity to others. And I'm like, that's me. Yes.
So is Ubuntu open to all seniors from all backgrounds and culture?
Yes, it is. We're not going to be excluded anyone from joining our organization, but majority of our members are from the Caribbean diaspora. And keep in mind that the Caribbean is diverse, so we have everyone that you can think of that's from the Caribbean. That's part of our organization as well.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And that's the majority of people thinking,
Yeah.
yeah. But they need to get out some of those other folks,
Yeah.
learn the tricks in their books.
Mhm.
The spirit of unity reflects in Galatians 3, verse 28, that we are called to value one another beyond our differences.
Mhm. So, is that a question? I thought you were repeating one of your Bible verses.
I'm repeating that. You can add to that. Yeah. There can be sometimes misconceptions about aging.
Mhm.
You find that there are any? What society says
Um,
about aging?
Yes, the biggest misconception is that seniors are a burden, or that they have nothing else left. They don't have to keep learning or contribute to society anymore. So those are the misconception, or they're gonna have all these health problems, or they're lonely people, which is the words that they always use with seniors, is that they're lonely. So we wanted to, Ubuntu is changing that. And we're changing the narrative by showing active, wise, creative, and essential seniors that we have in our community that's full of knowledge and wisdom. So,
That's so important.
yeah.
I think some of us will come with that too. You know, we label ourselves. We're no good.
Yeah.
We tell people how to treat us
Yeah.
by retracting or retreating, and and
Yeah.
pulling back and not doing anything because we think we're useless, but we are valuable.
Absolutely. Yes. And
And
we say the darnest things too.
the things that we lose when we lose track of the experiences that we can gain from our elders so
Yeah.
much.
Yeah.
You're doing the right thing. You're
Thank you.
wiser than many people. Aging does not mean a person no longer has dreams, wisdom, creativity, or purpose. Right? It doesn't mean that at all.
Right.
Your support can come from many forms. Um,
Mhm.
sometimes it's financial, sometimes it's volunteering. It's
Mhm.
volunteering at all times, I imagine.
Mhm. Sponsorship.
Sponsorship,
Um,
mentorship,
mhm.
transportation, and simply spreading awareness.
Yeah.
I also noticed that some of the exercise classes that you have exercise classes, and
Mhm.
you have cooking classes, and you have all these other people who come and spread wisdom to the group,
Mhm. Storytelling. Yes.
storytelling, and they tell their own stories too, right?
Oh, yeah. Their stories are real. Yes.
Yeah.
And what I also love about our members is that they're so, so, so supportive. And they're open to learn. There's some, you can tell the difference in our organization. There's some who are willing to learn, and some that come in like myself that are there and will be exposed to new things and willing to learn. And sometimes the elder ones also will say something to the younger one that was, the tone wasn't the same, but we'll say it, and we'll give them a little talk and say something to it, and how it was received without judgment or trying to become argumentative, but how it was said and how it was received, it just shows me growth, and how, wow, I really love and appreciate that. And I want the youth to see this, how to communicate to each other. I want them to see it. I want them to be exposed to this. So, and that's why I want to bring the youths in, because I see a lot of powerful. I've experienced a lot of powerful moments, and I could say one of our member, Dawn, has experienced that too. She always shared that with me and said, "Wow,
Yes,
yeah,
that's so true.
yeah."
What are your hopes and dreams for Ubuntu over the next 5 to 10 years?
I know our members want their own space, but it's going to take some time. um, but I want to be the seniors organization that will support the Afro Canadian community, be the advocate for our community. I want to be able to branch off in different growth in different cities, that they will see what I'm doing and multiply it or copy paste it in the different regions and all over Canada. So that's what I would like to see. And I would like them to see the change in narrative of what they think seniors are. And I want to see more money and funds go into our seniors activities, because our seniors has a lot to offer, and they also have opportunities to be self-employed. There's some of them that have skills that can turn into consultation, but they don't know how. And with being in the community, they see how they now understand that there is more and they can do it. So we're encouraging them to do that as well. Yeah.
And don't let that graveyard have all the wisdom
Yeah.
that we can use right here while we are existing.
Yes.
That is an inspiration. That's very inspiring vision. You know, strong communities are built intentionally. And that's what you're doing.
Thank you.
For our senior citizen watching today who may feel lonely, forgotten, or uncertain about her future or his future, what message would you like to leave with them?
I would like to seniors who feels alone, I want them to know that they're not done. You still have a need in the community. You still have purpose. You still have value, and your present matters. So stay healthy, because we need you. You have a lot to offer.
Yeah. So true. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for those very encouraging words.
And thanks for having me.
And I want to say again, just repeat a Bible verse of Isaiah 46, which says, "Even in our old age and gray hair, I am
That I am.
God will sustain you. I will sustain you."
Absolutely. Good.
Yes. So God does not abandon people because of our age. There is still purpose. There is still value. There is still hope.
And if you're if you still wake up and you're here, there's still, you're still needed.
Still have purpose.
Purpose.
He did give us another day for a reason.
Yeah. Yeah. And continue to be loving and supporting as you are. I'm speaking to my Ubuntu. Continue to be loving, and you're doing a great job.
And I'm speaking to them too. I love you guys. I'm at the group, and I was so excited to see how, just a dance move that I saw there. I saw myself dancing with them.
Yeah. Yeah.
If someone is watching today, would like to become involved in the programs with Ubuntu, whether through volunteering, attending programs, donating, partnering, or whatever means, how can they connect with your organization?
They can call us from between 9 to 4 at 437-606-5624, or they can go to our website at www.ubuntulegacycc.ca.
Okay, I'll get that put sometime up. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Trisha, for being here and talking about this Ubuntu.
Thank you.
I really appreciate it. And I pray that you'll find the organization growing and more people contributing, and the vibrancy that I saw in the dance moves and all of that. So is it just in Mississauga right now?
Yes, it is. It's in Mississauga, and several people like, why can't you do this in Brampton? And I'm like, there's one Trisha. But I can share it. I can teach you how.
Yes.
Yeah.
Good. Maybe you could sometimes have events and you bring it out to other locations.
Yeah, but I'm always open to share with others and help others if this is something that they want to take on. I can support them on that as well.
Yes. What an inspiration. This has been a very inspiring
That
conversation.
it just went. Oh,
So, what an inspiring conversation we have here. Today, we were reminded that senior citizens are not burdens to society. We are a blessing to society because we bring wisdom, their wisdom. I'm going to generalize it. The wisdom, sacrifices, guidance, and experience are treasures that must not be ignored.
absolutely.
Thank you so much, Trisha.
Thank you. You're welcome. And thanks again for having me. It was a pleasure being here with you.
Thank you so much. God bless you. Thank you for joining us here in the living room. Please, again, like and share and subscribe to CHRYTV. We are on YouTube and Facebook and Roku. No matter your age, your life still has meaning, still has purpose and value in God's eyes. I am Stephanie Lopez, and thank you again for joining us. God bless you. Bye for now.
Bye.